Well, welcome to Puckett Fieldhouse here on the campus of Central Methodist University. I'm Austin Bolin, broadcasting to you live here for a doubleheader matchup. William Penn comes to town to take on the CMU Eagles. First, we'll start with the women's game. Men's game will follow. Should be a pretty fun one here this evening. William Penn 3-20 on the season, 2-17 in conference play. The CMU women are 10-12 and 7-11 in conference play. Anthem coming your way next, as well as starting lineups. We'll pause until then, but this one just about ready to tip off here in Puckett Fieldhouse. Well, there you have it. Starting lineups have been announced on the floor. We'll give them to you again one more time for William Penn. They're going to start Aisha Arrowwood, Aisha Figgins, Alyssa Hames, Allie Stewart, and Mercer Roberts. William Penn's going to start Zatoria Cook, Samaya Stevens, Sheree Trotter, Tanisha Parnell, and Beyonce Carter. Should be a pretty fun one here this evening. CMU, I believe, has lost 4 of their last 5. They're coming off a loss the other night as well, so they're looking to get back in the win column here this evening. William Penn, they're 3-20 on the year and 2-17 in conference play. CMU wins the opening tip, and we are underway. Trotter gives it up, throws it to Cook, and now on the right side, kicks it out. That's Trotter. Trotter retreats, lobs one out for Parnell, swings it underneath. Here's Stevens. Stevens in the paint, throws it up. Shot's no good. Rebound taken by William Penn. The Statesmen get a stop, looking for a basket here. Hames, right side, gives it up. That's Stewart. Over to Roberts, underneath. Little jump shot off the mark and taken away by CMU. Trotter takes it across the timeline, lobs one underneath for Carter. Carter makes a move, puts it up, shot's no good. Hames, left side, gives it up. Here's Roberts, underneath. Over to Hames, to the bucket, shots blocked and taken away. Nice rejection there from Sheree Trotter. CMU in transition. Cook gets in the paint, floats it up, shots no good off the glass. Rebound taken by William Penn. Still scoreless here. We played almost a minute and a half. And that's a steal taken away by Parnell. Throws it ahead to Cook. Cook gets inside, throws up a jump shot off the basket, no good. Ball poked out of bounds off of CMU. William Penn will throw it in from the baseline. First, we got to track down the basketball. It kind of rolled off the court there. Still scoreless. 8:29 to go here. Or I guess 18:29. I think that clock is wrong to my right. In the corner, that's Stewart. Kicks it out. Hames, top of the key, picks up the dribble, hands it off to Arrowwood. Arrowwood looking to pass it and give it up. Finds Hames top of the key again. Hames picks up the dribble, back to Arrowwood. And that's deflected out of bounds. Nice play by Beyonce Carter. Getting in the passing lane there, breaking that play up. 4 on the shot clock, it looks like. William Penn has to hurry. Fagans underneath, that's a steal. Taken away by Carter. Carter throws it ahead to Cook. Cook, bounce pass underneath Carter, wide open under the bucket, and she is fouled. First foul of the ball game. Carter will shoot 2 at the line. Foul called on Mercer Roberts. Roberts had the foul there to avoid the wide open bucket for Carter. William Penn averaging 60.8 points per game and allowing 76.5 per contest as Carter knocks down the first one from the charity stripe. We finally have a score. Second of 2 for Carter. This one's good. CMU averaging 69.1 per game, allowing 71.4. Arrowwood, right side, whips it out to Hames. Hames, extra pass, that's a 3, off the mark. Rebound taken by Parnell. Neither side has gone to the bench yet. Stevens to the bucket, little short off the rim. Fegans dribbles, gives it up to Hames. Hames, extra pass over the left side. That's Roberts. Back to Hames, gets inside, spins, kicks it out. 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound ripped down by Trotter. Just took it out of the hands of the Statesman. Trotter going coast to coast, puts it up. Shots out off the mark there. Good look, but not able to fall. Statesman going the other way. Hames, top of the key. They're going to reset here. CMU's defense got back quickly. William Penn unable to get a transition bucket there. Roberts hands it up, gives it to Haynes, fires a 3. That's way off the mark. Offensive board, but they throw it away. Loose ball on the floor now. CMU picks it up. Parnell, 3, off the mark. Timeout called on the floor. 2-0 is our score here at CMU. Only 2 points have been off of free throws. Timeout is called on the floor. 16:25 left to play first half. That is supposed to be 16:25, right? This is the clock. 16:25, not 6:25. Oh, no, goals, right? Because it's, okay, I'm used to men's. My bad. First quarter action here at CMU. 6:25 left to play in the first quarter. Back to work, William Penn. Only down by 2. Both free throws from Beyonce Carter were made. Our only buckets, only scores of the ball game off of those 2 free throws. William Penn, good ball movement here. Fegans to the rim, blocked. Trotter with the rejection there. Loose ball and a collision and a whistle. Foul on the Statesman. Looks like Aisha Arrowwood picks it up. Foul number 1 on her. 2 in the quarter for the Statesman. CMU goes back to work. Parnell to the bucket. No good. Rebound taken by Arrowwood going the other way. 5:53 left to play here first quarter. Fegans hands it off. That's a 3. No good. Rebound Trotter. Trotter throws it ahead to Cook. Cook right side. Bounces out. Underneath. Bounce pass in. Layup is off the mark. No good. Might have been blocked there. Rebound taken by Hames. Hames gives it up to Fegans. Fegans puts it on the deck, gives it up to Arrowwood. 19 on the shot clock. Here's pass to Hames. Gets inside, and a whistle and a travel is called. William Penn turns it over. Substitution coming into the game. Jadette Mabradu checks into the game for CMU. Both sides still looking for the first field goal of the ball game. Here's Cook. Hands to Trotter. Trotter working to the left side, cuts to the basket, puts it up, shot's no good. Rebound taken by William Penn going the other way. They throw it ahead to Hames. Hames gets inside, puts it up, banks it home. We're tied at 2. Hames with the first field goal of the game. Trotter right side. Gets it to Crumley. Alana Crumley, who just checked into the game. Crumley trying to post up, turnaround jumper, no good. Hames the rebound. Left side, they work it to Fegans, top of the key, 3-pointers off the mark. Offensive rebound, Hames goes back up with it and banks it home. Alyssa Hames, 4 straight points for her. William Penn grabs a 4-2 lead. Cook on the left wing. Working her way inside, now bounces out and kicks it out to Trotter. Trotter off the screen, cuts down the lane, floats it up, shot's no good. Rebound taken by CMU, they put back is good. That's Beyonce Carter with the bucket there. She has all 4 CMU points. We're tied at 4. William Penn looking for an answer. Fegans and a whistle and a foul. Is it going to be a blocking foul? Yep. Carter picks up the foul there for CMU. It's the first foul of the game for the Eagles. Under 4 to play here first quarter. We're tied at 4. William Penn to throw it in. They get it into Aisha Fegans. They give to Arrowwood right side. Arrowwood bounces it out. Herbeck. Roberts drives down the baseline, floats it up with the right hand, and a foul. Pushing foul. Roberts will shoot 2 here. Carter picks up another foul. It's her second in a matter of minutes. Samaya Stevens checks back into the game. Looks like Carter will take a seat with those 2 fouls. Mercer Roberts at the free throw line. First one off the mark, no good. Second of two, this one's good. She split the free throws. 5-4 lead, Statesman on top. Stevens kicks it out. That's a mid-range jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound. William Penn comes up with it. Statesman up by one, looking to expand on the lead. Fegans, no, they keep it to Herbeck. Herbeck gets in the paint, kicks it out. Roberts, the mid-range jumper, it's off the mark. Rebound taken by Mebradu. Shovel pass to Rowe, who just checked in. Stevens to the bucket, layups off the mark, but a putback by Parnell. Parnell, the offensive rebound and the putback. 6-5 Eagles. Fegans drives inside, stops, kicks it back out to Roberts at the free throw line. Extra pass, Herbeck for three. That's no good. Roberts, fight for the rebound. It's off the CMU Eagles, out of bounds. Statesman will get it right back. 20 on the shot clock. William Penn to inbound. Fegans lobs it up. Dangerous pass, but CMU comes out, or Statesman come away with it. Fegans fires a three. That's off the mark. Another offensive rebound and a putback. That time, Kayla Carmen with the bucket. CMU trying to answer. 7-6, Statesman on top. Parnell whips a pass in the corner. Mebratu. Charlie Rowe gets in the paint, floats it up. Bank shot, no good. Rebound taken by the Statesman. 2 minutes to play here, first quarter. Roberts pushing the tempo. Takes it back out to Jocelyn Herbeck. In the corner to Carmen. Carmen, extra pass over back to Roberts. Corner. Fegans now. In the corner. That's a three. No good. Perimeter shots not falling here tonight so far for the Statesmen. They've tried plenty of threes. CMU turns it over, trying to push the tempo, but out of bounds off of the Eagles. Mebratu couldn't quite save it. That one was headed to the William Penn bench. .127 left to play here, first quarter. 7-6 lead for the Statesmen, looking to push here. Fegans gets inside, puts it up, shot's no good off the glass, and a whistle and a foul. Turner picks it up for the Statesmen. William Penn, that's their third foul of this quarter. Mebratu takes it across the timeline for CMU. Hands it off to Rowe. Rowe off the screen, left side. Gives it up to Parnell. That's a three, no good. Loose fall underneath, and a whistle. Another foul called. Fegans picks it up for the Statesmen. That's their fourth. CMU to throw it in under their own bucket. 56.6 left to play here, first quarter. Mebratu to throw it in. Gets it into Stevens to the bucket. Layup is good. Stevens. Stevens with her first field goal gives CMU the lead, 8-7. 45 left to play. Herbeck. Gets it back right side, sizes up a three, that's off the mark. Offensive rebound for the Statesmen. They get another chance here. 28 to play, 15 on the shot clock. And another foul. This time called on the Statesmen. Fegans picks it up. Fegans picks up her second foul. 25.3 shot clock turned off. CMU might hold for the last shot in this quarter. Mabratu being patient off the screen. Gets around the defenders, gets in the paint, kicks it out. Here's a three on the way. No good. 4 seconds left to play. William Penn has to hurry. Fegans stops, throws up a deep three, but it's not going to count. She turned it over beforehand. Doesn't look like the officials are going to put any more time on the clock, so that'll do it for the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. CMU leads 8-7.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Second quarter almost underway here at Fayette, Missouri. CMU with an 8-7 lead over William Penn. Neither team shot the ball particularly well in that first quarter. CMU was 3 of 20. William Penn was 3 of 17. William Penn 0 for 9 from three-point range. CMU 0 for 3. Second quarter almost underway here. CMU is ready to go. William Penn still kind of talking things over. Here come the Statesmen ready to go. Looks like it'll be William Penn ball to begin the second quarter. Statesmen led in scoring by Alyssa Hames in that first quarter. Underneath to Hames. Hames stops, looking to give it up in the corner. Hames gets it back now. Hames underneath. Extra pass made to Herbeck. Getting in the paint, driving inside. That shot's no good. The putback off the mark. CMU the rebound. Several opportunities there for William Penn, but they missed them both. And that's deflected and stolen away by the Statesmen. Hames drives down the lane, and it's deflected off of Hames' foot there, and I think they're going to call a foul there. Cook picks up a foul there. That's her first foul. William Penn to throw it in. Inbound pass comes into Hames. Picks up the dribble. Boots it out to Herbeck. Herbeck gets inside. Dangerous pass, but kicks it out to Stewart, I believe. That's Hames now, left right side. Gets in the paint, puts up a shot, no good. Fight for the rebound. Cook comes down with it. Throws it ahead to Charlie Rowe. Rowe over to Trotter, drives down the baseline, gets it to Cook, extra pass. That's a three off the mark. Offensive board for CMU, they get another chance. Trotter drives to the bucket, no good. Statesman going the other way. Carmen, double team trap comes in, she escapes it. Herbeck for three, no good. A lot of threes from William Penn, just not any of them falling quite yet. Rowe underneath, nice pass inside. Bank shot no good. Stevens gets her own miss and puts it back up and in for two. Stevens the bucket. CMU increases their lead 10-7. Carmen underneath, and a whistle and a turnover called on the Statesman. Arrowwood checks back into the game for William Penn, and Beyonce Carter in for the Statesman. Trotter, top of the key, picks up the dribble, drives down the left side, underneath pass. Looking to post up here, turnaround jumper is good from Crumley. 12-7, CMU starting to pull away here. We'll see if William Penn can answer with a bucket of their own. Roberts finds Arrowwood. Arrowwood drives down the lane, kicks it out. Herbeck doesn't pull the trigger, gets it back off the screen. Herbeck underneath, and that's deflected, stolen away. Crumley. CMU takes it away. They throw it ahead to Cook in the corner. Cook trying to find Carter underneath, but it gets booted there by Herbeck. 21 on the shot clock. CMU to throw it in from the baseline. And that's booted again. Herbeck, the little kick ball there. We'll do it again. Cook looking to throw it in. Bounce pass into Carter. Carter kicks it out to Rowe. Sets a screen. Pick and roll underneath. Carter to the bucket. Layup is good. Carter, the leading scorer for CMU tonight, up to 6 points. Averaging 13 a game. 7 minutes to play in the half. That's deflected and stolen away. Nice play there by Jeanette, or check that, Sheree Trotter. 14-7. CMU on top. Rowe drives down the lane, kicks it out to Trotter. Left side. Trotter picks up the dribble, gets to the elbow and gives it up. Here's Carter down the lane, puts it up in, banks it home. Carter with the bucket. 16-7. William Penn yet to score here in the second quarter. Played 3.5 minutes. Here's a three on the way from Hames. That's way off the mark. Rebound taken by CMU. Rowe in transition, gets in the paint, puts up a shot, and banks it home with the left hand. Hames gets inside, kicks it out. Arrowwood, extra pass to Herbeck. Stewart for three. That's off the mark. Fight for the rebound and a bump. Looks like a foul called on Crumley there. Players colliding on the rebound. William Penn to throw it in from the baseline. Fegans gets it into Hames. Hames over to Fegans. Fegans splits the defenders, has it taken away. Trotter with the steal. Trotter, one person to beat, goes to the bucket, and bank shot's no good. Fegans going the other way. Trotter takes it back. Cook wide open under the bucket for two. Zatoria Cook, her first basket of the game. 20-7, the lead was 8-7 after the first quarter. It's a 12-0 run here in the second quarter for CMU. Dangerous pass. Fegans' elbow jumper is good. William Penn finally on the board here in the second quarter. It's 20-9 still. Carter kicks it out. Trotter, top of the key. Trotter. That's a three from Carter. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound taken by Cook. Rowe gets inside, layups off the mark. William Penn comes away with a stop. They throw it ahead to Stewart. Stewart back out to Fegans. Fegans extra pass underneath, looking for Hames, and they throw it away. Mebratu and Stevens check back into the game for CMU. 4:45 to play in the quarter. Parnell to the bucket. That shot's off the mark. Cook, another offensive rebound. She goes back up with it and banks it home. Zatoria Cook with 2 buckets here in the second quarter. 22-9. Arrowwood gives it up. That's Fegan's left side. Over to Stewart. Stewart over to Hames. Gets in the paint. Puts up a shot. Left-handed, and it's good. Hames with the bucket. Lead up to 11 for CMU. Cook, bounce pass underneath, trying to get it to Stevens. That's a 3 off the mark from Trotter. Dangerous pass, intercepted by Trotter. Trotter gives it up, gets it back. Cook, we're going to reset here. That's a 3 on the way, and that's good from Tanisha Parnell. Finally, a 3 manages to fall for one of these two teams. CMU strikes first with the 3. It's 25-11. As William Penn turns it over. Kind of an unforced error by the Statesmen as things kind of falling apart here in the second quarter. It was a 1-point game after 1. Now a 14-point game here with 3:27 left to play second quarter. And a travel called on CMU. They turn it back over. Amaria Turner checks into the game for William Penn. 6'1" sophomore out of Des Moines, Iowa. Arrowwood over to Stewart. Allie Stewart off of the screen. Gives it up to Fegans. Fegans underneath, back to Turner. Looking to post up. Turnaround jumper as well short. Rebound taken by Beaumont. Alyssa Beaumont. Here's Parnell. That's a 3 on the way. It's off the mark. Fight for the rebound. Parnell gets her own miss. Trying to find Stevens underneath. Stevens bullies her way inside. Left-handed layup's no good. William Penn finally secures the rebound. Roberts there. Mercer Roberts. 2:34 left to play second quarter. William Penn trying to finish out strong, but CMU has been excellent here in this second quarter. Fegans gives it up to Mercer Roberts. Stewart, extra pass. Fegans fires a 3. Got it. Fegans knocks down the 3. 25-14. Timeout called on the floor. 2:14 left to play second quarter. CMU leads by 11. Out of the timeout, CMU will have it. Eagles leading comfortably here in the second quarter. A little over 2 minutes remain. Stevens penetrates, kicks it out. That's a 3 on the way. Purnell, no good. Offensive rebound for the Eagles. They get another chance. Mebratu gives it up. Stevens gets it back, goes up with it. Blocked out of bounds off of William Penn. .11 on the shot clock for the Eagles. Beaumont gets it into Parnell. Left side, finds Stevens, drives down the baseline, and loses it, and there's a blocking foul. Amaria Turner picks up her second foul. Hames checks back in for William Penn. Inbound pass is taken away by Figgins. Figgins in transition bounces out to the three-point line. They're going to reset here. Figgins gets called for the travel. She kind of shuffled her feet there, trying to stop on a dime. Ends up turning the ball over. 1:34 to play here, second quarter. Eagles with the basketball. Trotter. Looks like an offensive foul called on the Eagles for that screen. Stevens picks it up. That's her first. Figgins bounces out, gives it up to Arrowwood. That's a deep three. Got it. Arrowwood knocks down from long distance. 25-17. Eagles still leading, but William Penn with a little momentum here. Trotter. That's a mid-range jumper on the way, and it's good from Crumley. Crumley knocks it down from mid-range. She has 4 points in the game. 52 seconds left to play here, second quarter. Arrowwood steps back, fires a three, got it. Arrowwood knocks down another three. William Penn is pulled within 7. Trotter looking for an answer. Wraparound pass inside to Crumley. Nice pass inside to Stevens. Count it, and one. Stevens will shoot one at the line, getting that bucket to fall. Lead up to 9 for the Eagles, pending this free throw. Free throw is good from Stevens. 10-point lead for CMU. About a 2-second difference between the shot and game clock. William Penn in the corner. That's another three. That one's good. I think that was Arrowwood, and it is. 7-point lead, CMU. 13 left to play. Shot clock turned off. Mebratu gets inside, puts up a shot, no good. 4 seconds to play. William Penn has to hurry. It's deflected. Figgins, Arrowwood chucks it up before the half, and that'll do it for the second quarter. 30-27, CMU on top. Halftime here in this first of our doubleheader this evening. CMU got off to a hot start, but William Penn creeping their way back into this one. 30-27 at the half. You're listening to the Hart Athletic Conference Network from Central Methodist University.
No matter where you are in your educational journey, Central Methodist University is here for you. With CMU, you can learn on our beautiful campus in Fayette, Missouri, earn a degree completely online, or attend classes at one of our many statewide sites. Whichever path you choose, you will get a quality education that will prepare you for the future you envision. Select one of our programs of distinction in music, biology, or nursing, or choose from more than 60 degree options offered at the undergraduate and graduate levels. And if you decide to join us on campus, you will be able to take advantage of all the university has to offer, including dozens of clubs and organizations, a robust student life, and top-notch NAIA athletics. Discover what makes us different and how a degree from CMU can prepare you for the future. Discover Central Methodist University today.
Bales takes the shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Third quarter, just a couple more minutes away here. CMU on top right now, 30-23 at the half. Take a looking at the team scoring for this one. CMU shot 13 of 43 from the field, 30%. And one of 9 from the three, that's 11%. Well, meanwhile, William Penn shot 9 of 30 and 4 of 16 from three. They finally started making some threes in the second quarter. Aisha Arrowwood led the way for William Penn, the Statesman with 9. Alyssa Hames had 6. Aisha Fegans had 5. Kayla Carmen had 2. And Mercer Roberts had 1. On the CMU side of the ball, Beyonce Carter led with 8. Samaya Stevens had 7. Tanisha Parnell had 5. Zutoria Cook and Alana Crumley each had 4. And Charlie Rowe had 2. 30-27, CMU started to pull away kind of midway and late through that second quarter, but then William Penn started making some threes. They kind of pulled back within 7 right at the moment, but still anyone's ball game. Arrowwood knocked down 3 threes. Fegans knocked down 1. CMU tonight has been dominating in the paint. They have 20 points in the paint. Meanwhile, William Penn has 8. Total rebounds about even. William Penn has 26. CMU has 25. The CMU defense has forced 14 turnovers, so that is a major plus. William Penn only forced 5. The Eagles will start the second half with the basketball. Third quarter underway as Cook gives to Stevens. Trotter back out to Parnell underneath at the bucket. That's a foul and no good from Stevens, but she's going to shoot 2 at the line. Herbeck picks up the foul. That's her first of the ball game. Not a lot of free throws shot in this one. CMU was 3 of 3 from the line in the first half, as that's the first miss of the night for the Eagles, as Stevens misses the first one. William Penn was 1 of 2. Second of 2, this one's good from Stevens. 8-point game. Herbeck throws it ahead to Hames. Hames gets across the timeline, kind of trips there, but gets back up. Gives it up to Arrowwood. Arrowwood, pass over to the right side, Stewart, and Stewart throws it away. Deflected out of bounds. William Penn will throw it in. Roberts over back to Stewart. Stewart picks up the dribble, drives, bounce pass over to Arrowwood. That's a mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound taken by William Penn, offensive board, and Stewart fell to the ground and took an extra step there. Gets called for the travel. She came down with the rebound, but just kind of fell to the ground. CMU now. Parnell gives to Carter, top of the key. Here's Trotter on the left side. Cook, bounce pass over to Parnell. Stevens on the baseline. Throws it off the hands of William Penn out of bounds. 12 on the shot clock for CMU. Inbound pass comes into Carter. Carter cuts to the bucket, banks it in. Carter in double figures with 10. William Penn trying to answer. Roberts drives down the lane, has it slapped from behind, and that's a steal. They throw it ahead to Trotter. Trotter all alone under the bucket with the layup. Trotter, that's her first points of the basketball game. Transition bucket, 35-23. And an offensive foul called on William Penn. I believe Mercer Roberts on the screen will pick it up. CMU looking for their 11th win of the season. Cook controls it for the Eagles, gives it up to Stevens. That's a three. Got it. Samaya Stevens knocks down the three. She has 11 points. Hames gives it up. Roberts fights it away. She tries a three. No good. Cook the rebound. Cook throws it ahead to Carter. Carter down the lane, puts it in. Carter with another bucket. 40-23, largest lead of the ball game for CMU. Roberts right side, pass to Stewart. That's a three, no good. Fight for the rebound, loose ball on the floor. CMU comes away with it. Cook in transition. William Penn has a player down on the other side of the court. Here's Parnell, kicks it out. Trotter. Carter, that's an elbow jumper, and it's good, and a timeout called as Jocelyn Herbeck still on her knee, down on a knee, kind of shaken up a little bit. Timeout called here for kind of a player injury foul. 7:20 to play here in the third quarter. CMU leads 42-23. Both sides ready to play on here. Herbeck will check out of the game. William Penn with the basketball. This is the largest lead of the ball game for CMU. William Penn trying to cut into it. Fegans with the turnover and the carry. William Penn not able to get a shot off that time. CMU has done an excellent job of forcing turnovers in this one. Cook gets down the timeline, gives it up to Parnell. Parnell puts it on the deck, and another offensive foul, this time called on CMU. Stevens picks it up. That's her second foul of this game. 7 to play here in the third quarter. Fegans collects the inbound pass. Guarded by Cook. They get the switch onto Stevens. Fegans gives it up. Arrowwood steps into a three. That's good. Arrowwood with her fourth three of the game. She has 12 points. Stevens trying to answer, kicks it out. Trotter bounces it out to Parnell. Parnell drives down the lane, stops, gives it up to Stevens, and gets called for walking there. Travel called on CMU. Fegans going the other way for William Penn. Hands it off to Stewart. Stewart, that pass is deflected off of Cook out of bounds. William Penn to throw it in. Charlie Rowe checks back into the game for CMU. Fegans, guarded by Cook, works that left side. Gives it up to Arrowwood. Arrowwood has 4 threes in the game. Kicks it out to Stewart. Stewart to Hames. Hames. William Penn, good ball movement here. 3 on the shot clock, has to put it up. And the shot is good. And the foul. Hames with the bucket. Hames with the bucket and the foul. Foul that time was called on Zatoria Cook. William Penn utilized almost the entire shot clock on that possession. Gets the bucket and has one at the free throw line. Free throws off the mark for Hames. William Penn not capitalizing at the free throw line. Rowe drives down the baseline, kicks it out. Parnell Cross-court pass over to Stevens. Stevens extra pass. Cook for three. No good. Offensive rebound for Crumley. CMU with another chance here. Shot clock reset. Cook off the screen. Stops at the free throw line. Stevens penetrates. Kicks it out. Purnell for three. No good. Fight for the rebound and a whistle and a foul. Crumley will pick it up for CMU. That's her second foul of the game.
Is there a way you can increase your sound?
Probably. 5:23 left to play here, third quarter. William Penn going back to work on offense. 5:15 left to play, third quarter. In the corner. Dishes it out to Roberts. Roberts to Arrowwood. Arrowwood, top of the key. Throws it away. Dangerous pass is taken away by CMU. Cook going the other way. Throws it ahead to Parnell. Parnell underneath to Stevens. Stevens to the bucket. No good. Ball is deflected out of bounds off of Stevens. It'll be William Penn basketball. Kayla Carmen checks into the game for William Penn. Statesmen go back to work on offense. 42-28, 4:45 left to play, third quarter. Stewart, right side, over to Hames. Underneath, looking to post up with Roberts to the bucket, count it. Roberts with the bucket there. That's her first field goal. Nice pass underneath to Carter. It's deflected out of bounds off of CMU. Mebratu checks back into the game for CMU. 12-point contest. Lead was up to 19 at one point for CMU. Fegans has it taken away by Cook. She just took it right out of her hands. Cook going the other way. Right side to Rowe. Rowe drives to the bucket, puts it up, and banks it home with the left hand. Rowe with the bucket, 14-point lead for the Eagles. Under 4 to play, third quarter. Hames gets trapped at midcourt. Timeout called by William Penn to avoid the turnover. Timeout called by Joe McKinstry. William Penn calls timeout with 3:51 left to play, third quarter. 44-30, CMU on top.
Bales takes the shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Eagles up by 14. Under 4 to play, third quarter. CMU shooting 36.5% in this one. They are 4 of 5 from the free throw line. However, the difference in the ball game, just the points in the paint. CMU with 28, William Penn with 12. William Penn goes back to work here. Hames gives it up. That's Roberts. Roberts back to Hames. Fegans in the corner now. Nice pass underneath to Roberts, and the bank shot is good. On the other end, Mebratu bounces it out. Crumley over back to Trotter. Trotter Finds Rowe on the right side. Rowe underneath to Carter. Carter makes a move to the bucket, gets underneath, puts it up. Shot's no good. She gets her own miss, puts it back up. That's off the mark, and rebound taken by William Penn. Foul called. I believe this will be on Carter. That's her third. CMU led by as many as 19. But the Statesmen cut it to 12. Hames gives it up to Roberts. Left corner, here's Fegans. That's a bad pass. Loose ball on the floor now. Both sides jump on top of it, and it'll be a jump ball. The arrow points William Penn's way. They'll get it right back. Fegans to throw it in from the baseline. Lobs it out, gets it to Stewart. Stewart makes a move. That's a steal, taken away. Mabratu in transition. Goes up to the bucket, gets fouled. Shot's no good, but she's going to shoot two at the charity stripe. Carmen picks it up for the Statesman. Allywood checks back into the game, or Arrowwood checks back into the game for William Penn. But here's Jeanette Mabratu at the free throw line. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both that time. Fight for the rebound. CMU comes up with it and calls timeout. Central Methodist University. Eagles with the lead, 44-32. Timeout called with 2:46 left to play third quarter. Eagles leading comfortably by 12. Out of the timeout quickly, CMU ready to go. They'll throw it in under their own basket. William Penn ready. CMU ready. Quickly into Trotter. Trotter picks up the dribble in the middle. Steps back, mid-range jumper, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's taken by William Penn. Fegans going the other way for the Statesman. Gets around the screen, drives to the bucket, puts it up, shot's no good. Stevens the rebound for CMU. Under 2.5 to play, third quarter. Rowe drives down the baseline, nice pass over to Mabratu. Trotter fires a three, that's good. Trotter with the three. 47-32 CMU. Fegans hands it off to Hames to the bucket. She is fouled. Samaya Stevens picks up her third foul. Hames back to the free throw line. Free throw from Hames, that's good. Second of two, got them both. Going the other way, CMU almost turns it over, but then Mabratu ends up turning it over for CMU. William Penn gets it back here, 47-34, under 2 to play here in the third quarter. William Penn showing a little press here. Fegans guarded by Mabratu. Gets across midcourt, hands it off, and a whistle. William Penn with another turnover. Illegal dribble. A lot of turnovers in the game for William Penn. It's one of the reasons why CMU is in such a commanding control in this one. Well over 20 for the Statesmen tonight. That's a nice move inside. Shot's no good. Foul called on the floor. Carmen picks up another foul. That's her second. The foul was not on the shot. It was on the floor. So CMU will throw it in from the baseline. Mebratu to throw it in. CMU up by 13. Eagles looking to pick up win number 11. Pass comes into Trotter. Trotter drives inside, puts it up with the right hand, and banks it home. Sheree Trotter with her 7th point of the game, all in this third quarter. Arrowwood fires a three, no good. Rebound taken by Rowe. Rowe wanting to push it ahead in transition, throws it ahead. That's a basket, and it's good for Crumley. Crumley running the floor, gets rewarded with a transition basket. 51-34. Hames over to Roberts. Robert back to Hames, left side. The give to Fegans in the corner. Arrowwood off of her hands, out of bounds, off of William Penn. 59.3 as Tanisha Parnell checks back into the game for CMU. Mebratu hands it off to Crumley. Crumley gets it back, gives back to Mebratu. CMU going back to work. Crumley on the elbow, stops, gives it up to Parnell. Parnell trying to find Stevens underneath, turns it over. Beyonce Carter checks back into the game as Alana Crumley takes a seat. 37.4 left to play third quarter, about a 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Eagles up comfortably here at their home court. Hames finds Roberts. She fires a three. That's no good. Trotter the rebound. 20 seconds left to play. Shot clock turned off. Mebratu, top of the key. Bounces out. CMU probably going to hold here for the last shot. Mebratu around the screen. 5 to shoot. Stevens now gets inside. Carter to the bucket. Offensive foul. 9/10 of a second left to play here, third quarter. CMU's final shot is erased by the foul. Stevens picks it up. That's her 4th. 9/10 of a second. Fegans and the William Penn Statesmen just going to hold here. And that'll do it for the third quarter. 3 down, 1 to go. CMU leads 51-34. Fourth quarter coming up here in Fayette. Puckett Fieldhouse here on the campus of Central Methodist University. You're listening to CMU basketball on the Hart Conference Network. Eagles leading 51-34, 10 minutes left to go. Parnell gives to Carter on the baseline. Carter back to Parnell. Eagles enjoying a lead in this one. Mebratu, loose ball on the floor, wrapped up by William Penn, and it's a jump ball. CMU shooting 37% here tonight. William Penn shooting 32.5%. Statesman with the basketball. Fegans spins, goes around the screen, gives it up to Hames underneath. They want to post up with Roberts in the paint. Roberts goes to the bucket and is fouled. Roberts draws the contact and the foul. Parnell picks up her first foul of the game. Not a lot of free throws in this one. CMU has only attempted 7. William Penn has only attempted 5. Roberts' free throw is no good. Second of 2. This one's good. They brought 2 hands off. On the left side now to Trotter. Trotter to Carter on the baseline. Nice cross-court pass to Mebratu for 3. Yes. 3 from Jeanette Mebratu. 19-point lead for the Eagles over the Statesmen. Fegans to the bucket. Count the bucket and 1. Fegans with the answer immediately, draws the foul, gets the bucket, and is going to shoot 1 at the line. William Penn shooting 4 of 7 there so far tonight. Fegans at the charity stripe. Free throw is up, no good off the back iron, but offensive rebound for Mercer Roberts. And now William Penn to throw it in from right in front of their own bench. Hames to throw it in. And another whistle. Foul called on Fegans there. Not sure what that one was about. A technical foul's what the officials say. Looks like a double technical on both sides, actually. Since it's a double technical, William Penn will keep it. They'll have to inbound it once again. The officials talking it over. Now we're ready to play. 8:53 left to play here in the fourth quarter. CMU up by a sizable margin here. It's 54-37. Arrowwood underneath to Hames. Kicks it out in the corner. That's a 3, and it's blocked by Trotter. Out of bounds off of CMU, but the rejection from Sheree Trotter. William Penn to throw it in from the baseline. Fegans gets it in to Carmen. And that's all the time on the shot clock for William Penn. Shot clock violation there. William Penn, that block from Trotter was really killer on that possession. William Penn just not able to get a shot off in time. CMU going back to work here. Trotter right side. Gives to Mebratu. Fakes on a 3, steps inside, floats it up, and puts it in. Mebratu with the bucket, lead back up to 19. Fegans works that right side, stops, looking to pass it away. Everyone's blocked though. Roberts underneath, and a whistle and a foul called on the floor. Crumley picks it up. That's her 3rd foul of the ball game. Under 8 to play here in the ball game. Pass comes into Hames. Hames top of the key, drives inside, kicks it back out to Fegans. Fegans to Carmen. Nice ball movement here. Hames to the bucket. Layup, no good, but there is a foul. 2 free throws coming up for William Penn. Trotter picks up her first foul as Alyssa Hames goes back to the free throw line. Hames 2 of 3 so far tonight from the line. First one, no good. Hames to shoot one more. This one's good. She splits the free throws there, 56-38. Trotter on the left side, hands it off. Mebratu now, right corner, right wing, tries a 3, no good. Got a good look for Mebratu. She couldn't get that one to fall. Rebound taken by William Penn. Fegans hands off to Arrowwood. Arrowwood picks up the dribble, finds Hames. Hames drives to the bucket. Layup is off the mark. And a whistle on the rebound there. I think Roberts will pick up another foul. That's her third foul of the ball game. And timeout is called on the floor. CMU calls timeout with 7:21 to go. Eagles up 56-38.
Bales takes this shot, whips it in, and it's in the back of the net!
Out of the timeout, Eagles will have it. They lead 56-38. 7:18 left to play in the ball game. Ball poked out of bounds off of Kayla Carmen. It'll be Eagles ball. Mebratu over to Trotter on the left side. Trotter around a screen, stops at the free throw line, underneath, finds Crumley. Crumley dishes it out. Stevens gets inside. Nice pass over to Trotter for 3, off the mark. Ball poked out of bounds, off of CMU. Fegans gets across the timeline. Goes around a screen, works that left side, fires a 3. No, got it. Fegans knocks down the 3. Lead cut to 15. Little over 6.5 left to play. Mebratu dishes it off. Finds Parnell. Parnell top of the key. Finds Mebratu on the right side. Underneath to Stevens. Stevens goes up to the bucket. Layup's no good. Rebound taken by Hames. Hames in transition wants to push down the lane. Hames layup is good. 2 quick field goals for William Penn. 56-43. Parnell with the answer. Tynesha Parnell with the 3. Under 6 to play. Hames over to Roberts. Mercer Roberts back to Hames right side. In the corner to Fegans. Arrowwood now back to Haynes. Hames goes to the bucket. Layup is good. Hames with another bucket. 14-point lead. That's a three from Stevens, no good. Fegans the rebound. Fegans wants to push here. Now he's going to bounce out, wait for her team to get back. Fegans goes to work, mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound taken by Trotter. Trotter over to Mibratu. Trotter gets it back. 13 on the shot clock, around a screen. Trotter drives inside, goes to the bucket, and is fouled. Trotter will shoot a pair at the free throw line. Hames picks up her first foul of the ball game. Stewart checks in for William Penn, Carter for CMU, as well as Charlie Rowe. 4:56 left to play in the ball game. Men's game will follow this one, as the free throw from Trotter is no good. Second of two, this one's good from Trotter. CMU shooting a little better than 50% from the line here tonight. 15-point lead for CMU, 60-45, as Stewart throws it away, trying to do a wraparound pass over to Carmen, I believe, but threw it out of bounds near the scorer's table. Rowe off the dribble. Gives it up to Carter. Carter at the free throw line. Drives inside, loses the handle, out of bounds off of CMU. William Penn goes back to work. Down by 15, they have some work to do. Arrowwood steps into a three, no good. Carter the rebound. Carter throws it ahead to Trotter. Trotter drives down the lane with the right hand and banks it in. Trotter with the bucket. Carmen boots it out to Arrowwood. Arrowwood, top of the key, finds Hames. Hames on the left side, underneath. They kick it out. Arrowwood for three, no good. Fight for the rebound. Trotter comes away with it, but Roberts with the foul there, a little reach-in foul. Mercer Roberts picks up her fourth. She was trying to get a hand on it to force a jump ball there. Eagles lead 62-45, under 4 to play. Charlie Rowe, top of the key, finds Purnell. Parnell, three, off the mark. Arrowwood gets across midcourt, gives it up to Mercer Roberts. Roberts playing with those 4 fouls. Hands it off to Carmen. Arrowwood now drives down the lane, scoop layup, and is fouled. Shot's no good. Looks like Parnell picks up her second foul. 3:19 to go. Free throws coming for Asia Arrowwood. Free throw is up and no good. Arrowwood misses the first. She has 12 points in the game, all from three-point range. She's 4 of 7. These are her first 2 free throw attempts of the night. Second of 2, this one's good. Trotter left side. Rejects the screen, goes down the baseline, and boots it out, finds Parnell. Parnell to Rowe. Rowe gets in the paint, goes up with it, and banks it in. Charlie Rowe with the bucket. 64-46, under 3 to play. Arrowwood Hands it off to Carmen. Here's Stewart, finds Hames. Hames in the paint, puts up a shot, rejected by Carter. Carter with the block. Another nice defensive play for the Eagles. Bounce pass underneath to Carter. Carter wants to post up, spins, puts it up, and banks it in. Beyonce Carter with her first field goal of the fourth quarter. Up to 16 points. That's a steal. Stevens in transition. Layup is good. (68-46), a little over 2 minutes to go. Hames gets inside, goes to the bucket. Layup is good in response. Hames turning it up a notch here in the fourth quarter. 20-point game, though. Eagles on top. Parnell drives down the baseline, dumps it off underneath. Reverse layup, no good, but there is contact and a foul. Trotter will shoot 2 at the line. Carmen picks up her third. And CMU, with 1:45 left to play and 2 free throws for Trotter, calls timeout. Eagles up by 20. 1:45 left to play. (68-48), Eagles on top. 1:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. William Penn is ready to play. So are the Eagles. Sheree Trotter to shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tonight, Eagles are shooting 5 of 9 from the free throw line. Benny Lundu checks into the game for the first time tonight for the CMU Eagles. 6'6" junior from Congo. Trotter, free throw is up and no good. She missed the first one. One more to shoot. That one is good. She splits the free throws there, 69-48. Eagles average 69.1 points a game this season. Already at 69 now, still have 1:40 left to play. William Penn, the give to Turner. Turner inside, loses the handle, gets it back. They rotate it back out to Stewart. Extra pass to Arrowwood. Arrowwood top of the key, steps back, drives inside now, goes up with it. It's blocked by Lundu. Benny Lundu with the rejection there. Rowe fires a deep 3. That's off the mark. Lundu fight for the rebound. It's taken away by Hames. Hames pushing in transition, throws it ahead to Arrowwood. Transition 3, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's a jump ball. This time CMU, the arrow points their way. 1:02 remains in this ball game. Mebratu, top of the key, kind of directing traffic with the left hand, gives it up to Addie Carter. Mebratu underneath. Right side, kicks it out back to Beaumont. Shot clock winding down. Rowe has to chuck it up, no good. I don't think that touched the rim. That's a shot clock violation. 30.6 left to play. There's a 0.6 of a second difference, shot clock and game clock. But this game winding down 69-48. CMU will pick up win number 11 on the season, creeping closer to 500. Stewart, corner three, got it. Allie Stewart with her first bucket of the game. It's a corner three, 12.4 left to play. Men's game will follow. We'll have coverage for you again here on the Hart Conference Network. Mebratu, 2 seconds, 1 second, that'll do it. 69-51 the final. The CMU women pick up their 11th win of the season over the William Penn Statesmen. Statesmen fall to 3-21. Taking a look at the numbers, CMU shot 40% in this one, 5 of 20 from 3, 6 of 11 at the three-point line, or free throw line. Individually, the Eagles were led by Beyonce Carter with 16, Samaya Stevens with 13, Sheree Trotter with 11, Tanisha Parnell with 8, and Charlie Rowe with 6. On the William Penn side, they were led in scoring by Alyssa Hames with 17, Aisha Arrowwood had 13, Aisha Fegans had 10, Mercer Roberts had 6, and Allie Stewart had 3. Men's game coming your way next. You're listening to CMU basketball on the Hart Conference Network.